Welcome back to News 3 Today at 11. As we get ready to celebrate the Easter season, one local church is continuing what has now become a highly anticipated community tradition that brings hundreds of families to Daffin Park. Next Saturday, First Tabernacle Missionary Baptist Church will host its annual candy drop. Pastor Andre Osborne joins us now with more. Always dressed like it's Easter Sunday, brought his entourage with him, came into his own music. Yeah. You know, this is a grand event.
You know, it's always a good time when we get together, and I want to thank you for having me today.
Oh, thank you so much for being here. When you first started this candy drop, weather wasn't good.
Nope.
Talking about a helicopter, lots of candy for the kids. Now, I mean, it's just expanded to become this phenomenal event that brings people together, not just for the candy, but for a mission.
Absolutely. We get the opportunity to gather as a community, and I want to thank our friends at Key of Savannah, our friends at JIT, our friends at Patriot Independent Insurance Brokers. When there's a collaboration between a church and community, it's a reminder that our children are all our responsibility. And this is an opportunity for our children, our families to have a hope-filled moment as we approach Easter.
And it's also a chance for you to take church outside of the four walls and into the community and meet people where they are.
Absolutely. I believe that the church should be a positive influence in its zip code and in its area code, and we are fighting to do that on a daily basis.
Okay, so we're taking a look at some video. This may have been last year of the event. Tell us how this works, because as I mentioned, we are talking about a helicopter with candy.
Absolutely, absolutely. So on Saturday, April the 4th at 10 a.m., we're going to be convening in Daffin Park. Inflatables, food trucks, lots of games and fun, and then lots of candy delivered via helicopter. Mm-hmm. And I think we got the mix right. We got the mix right this year that they're going to find a way to actually expel it while flying over. So
really?
It's going to be
raining candy.
It's going to be raining candy this year. Even more of a show. So we're grateful.
Okay, so this is next Saturday, but next week is the beginning of Holy Week.
Absolutely.
You have a lot of events going on. One in particular, one of my favorites, Do Good Friday.
Do Good Friday. So Good Friday, we call it Do Good Friday. This year, we're going to be taking ministry over to Chatham County Detention Center. It's going to be a great opportunity to minister to justice-impacted citizens in our community. And not only that, we are in earnest asking for gift cards. We're collecting gift cards among our members for TSA agents who have not been paid because of the partial government shutdown. Yeah. So we've asked for gift cards of $20 or more. You can certainly send that to the church, but there are people in our society right now impacted by the partial government shutdown, and we want them to know that our church is here for them. And there are several churches throughout the community who are actually engaging in that effort.
Well, we appreciate that. So fast forward to Easter Sunday, first time in the Johnny Mercer Theater.
Absolutely. So this is kind of a must for us, a necessity. Last year, we had 3 different overflow areas outside of our sanctuary, and we actually ended up sending people home. So this year, we're trying to make room for everybody. We're going down at the Johnny Mercer. 11 a.m. is the time for worship. At 9 a.m., our students will have a special production, but we're there to welcome everybody. Anyone who wants to experience Easter in Savannah and you don't have a place to be, yeah. First Tabernacle at Johnny Mercer Theater is the place to be.
All right, Pastor Andre Osborne, we're going to leave it at that. We're not going to go at it anymore on camera. Here's the information on your screen. First Tabernacle Missionary Baptist Church's annual candy drop is next Saturday, April 4th, beginning at 10 a.m. in Daffin Park. Bring your family, bring your friends, bring everyone you know. You can find more information and see this interview again anytime on our website at WSAV.com. Just visit Community Corner on the page. We appreciate you so much.
Thank you so much as always.
Thank you. Stay with us. We'll be right back.